Hello and welcome to my transfer special video that will be coming out before we get into the games. And it's been a summer. There's been a lot of happening. I remember at the end of the last video I told you that my transfer budget was 146 million, and if I can I was going to overhaul the squad, and Chemical Dog said that I should get rid of everyone but keep Danny Welbeck. Just if you've noticed, different background because today I'm filming from my girlfriend's sister's house because we're house sitting, but I promised you a video, so here we go. The positive for Chemical Dog is Danny Welbeck is still in the squad. Where is he? Oh, that's got a lot of spoilers on it. Danny Welbeck. Mainly because no one would buy him. I did try and sell him, but absolutely no one would buy him. Now, on to the transfers. And I think... let's give a bit of context. The board, again, that's got a spoiler on it. Don't read the bottom bit of this. The board are not particularly happy with me. They're satisfied with my management, but last season's disappointments are still fresh in our memories and will play a big impact. So, luckily they're pleased with the attacking football. But this year they want us to qualify for the Champions League, so top 4. They want us to reach the final of the FA Cup, which we didn't do last year, and they don't care about the Carabao Cup. And they want us to reach the final of the Europa League. So it's not easy. I wouldn't say that's easy. But I have had a radical overhaul of the squad. And let's have a look. Let's put it this way. I've spent 313 million. I don't know if you can see it because I think my face will be in the way, but I've spent 313 million and I've sold 243 million. Radical overhaul. Right, let's get started. Granit Xhaka. Remember Man City offered £500,000 for him. In the end they agreed to £29 million. I'm not going to go through the outs super quickly. I'm just going to go through them. Name and fee, really. Iwobi I managed to sell for almost 30 million. Ospina I managed to sell for just under 11 million, potentially going up to 16 million. Bellerin, 50 million. Wilshere. Now this hasn't gone down very well with the board or the fans, I think. But Jack Wilshere has gone to... Oh, he's worth 50 million now. Have I made a mistake? He's gone to Man City, where his career will probably die. Petr Cech has gone to Man United. I forgot that he'd gone to Man United. It's been a while since I did the early transfers. Has he gone because De Gea's gone? Or has he gone... and De Gea is still there? Sorry, I'll get back to the transfers now. Oh, De Gea's not in the squad anymore. Who's Dean Henderson? Where did De Gea go? This is just me being curious. Monaco. Ooh. Right, back to my transfers. There we go. Carl Jenkinson out on loan. Christian somebody out on loan. Joel Campbell out on a free. Klasniak and Nastasic have both gone out to Monaco to be De Gea's back four. Carvalho, who had just come in and I had made him my captain, didn't work, gone, 25 million. And then a load of loan signings out. Mavropanos, Rene Allier, Josh Da Silva, Takuma Asano, George, Ben Schaaf, and Josh Earl, who's gone out to loan on Swansea. Now you're looking at that thinking he was your starting left back at the end of the year, Adam. Petr Cech was your starting goalkeeper at the end of the year, Adam. Nastasic was a starting centre half, Adam. Jack Wilshere was playing, Adam. Granit Xhaka was playing, Adam. Bellerin was playing, Adam. And yes, you're right, all of those players were playing. But overhaul. So the first signing I made was the joint biggest signing I've made this season, and it was... I forgot about the names. It was on Sergej Milinkovic-Savic from Lazio. He is class. He's world class. He's going to be a box-to-box midfielder. He's going to play next to my new captain, Aaron Ramsey. And hopefully that boy is going to prove that £65 million for him was an absolute bargain. Last year he scored 9 goals, 4 assists, 3 man of the matches in a Lazio team that finished... Should have done my research before this, really. And a Lazio team that finished 6th. So he was quality in a not so quality team. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do for me. Now, I signed 2 goalkeepers, as I did say that it was possible on the last video. I've signed Fernando Muslera from Galatasaray. He's 32. He's got 104 caps for Uruguay. He's 4-star current ability, 4-star potential. He cost me 15 million and he's now worth 24. I'm thinking keep him for a couple of years, sell him on, and by that time, the second goalie that I signed, Predrag Rajkovic, yeah, sure, for 5 million from Maccabi Haifa, will be ready to step in because he's a 3-star current ability but also has 4-star potential ability. He's already a good signing for most Premier League teams. He's got the potential to be a leading Premier League goalkeeper, and he will be my cup goalkeeper. And to be honest, there's a good chance he'll play a couple of league games as well. But he cost me 5 million. He's now worth 21 million. My next signing was mainly to replace, or he was, when I brought him in, it was with the idea of replacing Nastasic, and then when he finally came in, I tried to offload Nastasic. It's Jose Jimenez, I think that's the fantastic pronunciation, from Atletico Madrid. He's now, 23? So this boy's still got lots of years in him. He's currently as good as Koscielny and Mustafi, and he has the potential to get a whole star better. So 30 million, steal. George, who I just said has gone out on loan, was a signing that I brought in from Tenerife, I don't know, from the Spanish second division. He is all potential, if I'm right. Yeah, 2-star current ability, 3.5 star. He's not quite as good as I thought he would be, but for 3 million, he's already worth 6 million. Sell him on a couple of years for a bit of profit. My next signing is a bit of a utility player. He's probably not a starter in any of his positions yet, but it's Clement Lenglet. But he can play centre back or he can play left back. He is my second best. I'm not going to count Johnny. He's my second best left back behind another signing that you've just not seen, and he's my 4th best centre back. So he's a good one to have on the bench, I think, and he can do a bit of everything. Then we've got Filip Krovinovic from Benfica, who's come in to be an attacking playmaker. Now I have loads of those. I have been trying to sell Ozil, but in the end I had to offer him a new contract to try and get his wages down. So his wages have come down from 350,000 to 250,000, and still. So I'm looking really to sell him at the end of next season. But yeah, Filip whatever. He can play centre midfield. He can play attacking midfield. He can play on the right. He's probably not going to, but he can. But he's 3.5 stars, current and potential. He's almost as good as Mkhitaryan and Ozil, but he's not quite. But he will be he's a leading player for most Premier League teams, and he's probably not going to be an always starter in my team. The next signing was Alex Grimaldo, who popped up on my scout report, and as soon as I saw it, I thought, I've heard that name before, because he is a well-known Football Manager wonder kid. I managed to sign him for 43 million, which does seem like a lot for a left back. But before I found Grimaldo, I found Alexandro, who I tried to sign for 90 million, but he went to Chelsea in the end, so, you know. But yeah, Grimaldo's going to come in and be my first choice left back. The fact that I brought in Grimaldo and Clement Lenglet, I should have signed players with names that I can pronounce. But because I brought in Grimaldo and Lenglet, That's why I let Josh Earl go out on loan on deadline day, which came earlier than I thought. I forgot that deadline day was before the first game, so it's only August the 17th. I was expecting it. Luckily, I had all my transfers done by mid July, but whatever. Then I got to that point and I still had something like 130 million left, so I was like, I'm going to go spend some money on people I don't need. Enter Gabriel Jesus, or Jesus as I'm going to call him. He's come in, he's going to be my... Simone Zaza's out for 6 months, and when he comes back he's going. But I think Gabriel Jesus is going to come in and be quality. He didn't score many goals last year, but he started less than half his games. He had 4 goals in 7 starts. That's not too bad. And I think with the fact that Lacazette is pretty much always injured, he will be my number 2 striker, and it'll be a rotation thing between him and Aubameyang to make sure that... Because I think at the end of last year, my squad were exhausted by the end of the year and they just didn't have anything in them. Whereas now, I'm going to be playing a higher tempo, more pressing game, so I'm going to need to rotate more. And then the last signing that I made was El Said Haizaj. El Said Haizaj, who's 35 million pound right back from Napoli. He played pretty well for Napoli last year, and he comes in and he's my best right back. He's still only 3-star potential, 3-star current and 3-star potential ability, but right backs and left backs I found were absolutely impossible to sign. So I've signed a 24-year-old, and him and Johnny will play right back from now on. And I'm hoping to never have to sign a full back again, because it's an absolute nightmare. So yeah, we'll have a quick look at where the media predicts that I'm going to finish. The media predicts that we should be finishing 4th, which is good. Hopefully we can do that. Where's my schedule? The next video, we will come back for the first 2 games of the year. So we'll do Villa, who were recently promoted, and Everton, and then hopefully we'll get the groups. I don't know when the draw for this is. Does it say when's the first round draw? Rules. When's the draw? When's the draw for the next round? 4th round draw? When's the draw? Somebody tell me when the draw is. I'm not in that, am I? So yeah, I'm not in the 4th round to qualify, and I'm straight. Am I? Yeah, I'm straight in, I think. So hopefully we'll find out our group, and then I'll let you know, and we can have a look at where we can fill in new bits of information of when I'm going to have videos, who I'm going to play in those videos. And again, the first half of the season will probably go quite quickly, because again, like last year, I'm hoping to be in some cups at the end of the year. Hopefully, I don't care about the Carabao Cup now. I've won that, so that's going to be my second choice team. I'm going to play in that pretty much every week. Maybe if I get to the semi-finals, I'll start chucking in a couple more first teamers. But yeah, I'll be back for the Villa and Everton game, and I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you like my transfers. Let me know if you don't, because there are quite a couple of people who've already told me they don't. Where are they? Who didn't they like? They didn't like Wilshire going. They didn't like Monreal go. Oh, I missed Monreal going. Did he go in? He must have gone in January. Yeah, he went in January, didn't he? Ooh. They didn't like They pretty much didn't like any of my outs. But then they loved my ins. Oh, they also liked that guy leaving. But they liked my ins. Look at that. So yeah, if you've liked that video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're enjoying and want to see how I do in season 2. Other than that, I'll see you on Thursday. Thank you very much.